And yes, when I run them, I do use a goblin narrator. Because there should be a goblin narrator. I narrate a scribble face just because I have to. I feel it's in the rules somewhere. Speaking of goblins, Emerald Spire.
Huzzah!
For those of you who haven't played level 1, it's very goblin.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of
goblinoids.
It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everybody's pet Bob the Bunyip and fed him and make sure he's happy. Good. All right. Let's do some quick introductions and get to the murdering.
Sweet.
It's not murdering. It's my religious. Oh wait, wrong character. Sorry.
We got Manius here. Manius is he's obviously a fighter. He's got full plate armor. If he looks like anybody, it would probably like Oberyn from Game of Thrones. He loves using his spear. He's very flamboyant. He likes everything to do with life. You know, he loves, he lives, and he kills people.
Eat, love, pray.
You what?
Pray, love. Eat, pray, love.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
As long as it involves stabbing somebody.
Stabbing.
Oh, he worships? Interestingly, he worships Shellen. So, you know.
What he said.
Yep. And he previously worked for the retired Enderin faction, but now is working for the Liberty's Edge, apparently.
Right, Desna. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Do what?
Nothing, moving on.
Oh yeah, he's Frank's brother.
Next.
The individual in the rather frightening-looking armor is Clipothiel. Clipothiel is a war priest of Serenray, although a very odd-looking worshipper of Serenray in that he has a prehensile tail, a single horn out of one side of his head, and scales kind of growing on one part of his face. He's clearly not human. I actually dug out.
Is that you?
Yeah. Dug out I had a tiefling boon still left from a few years ago. I was like, oh, let's make a character with that finally.
Ooh, tiefling, I'm gonna have to kill it. No. I don't do that. Next.
Well, that spindly-looking guy who's looking down at his sword, that is Kavoli. He is a Wei-Yang. He is a little guy, painfully spindly and thin. He has what parts of his body you can actually see are covered in ritual scarring in tattoos in red and blue that do the opposite of making him more appealing. He is really not slightly unsettling to hang out around. That's kind of his thing. But he is kind of he likes to swing his sword around a lot and dance and roll around, and that's kind of his thing. And he chucks a spell every once in a while.
Alrighty.
Well, the fellow there in the cloak is a Tengu, so he's a bird person, and he's clad in leather armor and carrying a few short swords and such, and he finds that he likes, and he's very interested in the intricacies of the mechanisms of traps and such. So he's a curious fellow like that. Sometimes sneaky.
And what was his name?
Nikishi.
All right. Semyonka is a very tall, very slender woman, Azamar blooded. Something about the glowing silver hair was a bit of a giveaway. She has a gigantic, oversized sword slung across her back. Is dressed in chain armor, in in a little chainmail outfit, and seems to have from anybody who's been around who seems to have prior issues with impulse control.
Everybody should have a name on their token now. Some of them are just. Everybody should have the ability to have nameplate on.
Mm-hmm. I see the nameplate on my token. I don't see the nameplates on anybody else's. There we go.
Oh, okay. I have to do different. That's right. That's another set of conditions. That's right.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Rory is the large gentleman wearing a lot of plaid. He's got a giant sword across his back, and he's the token human today, obviously.
Yay, the normal one.
The one you can't see in the dark.
Ha ha ha.
So we're sending you up front to find the traps.
Excellent.
It only has low light, so.
He does have an ever-burning torch if we need to pull that out and have it available.
I love humans with ever-burning torches. They make such wonderful fire attractors.
Fire. 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 Alright. I think I have everybody's turned on now. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're all in the room. We're all on the map. Everybody can see where they are because this is an easy one. Good. On with the show. So, you are in that lovely, lovely place of greenness called the Emerald Spire. Having cleared out the goblins of level 1, you've now moved down to level 2, the Cellars. Coming down the stairs, the steep stair descends through a solid bedrock for 50 feet before ending in a stone-lined room. A large stone door stands directly to the south of the stair. Yeah. Another door to the southeast is slightly ajar. A distinguished torch rests on the floor of the alcove. Over here. Perception of 3. You see walls.
I listen at that door. Oh, right there. Where's my perception? Bang. That's a underwhelming perception.
Which one are you at? I didn't see a token.
I am down here.
Okay, that door sounds like there's a hallway behind it.
All right.
The 28 perception did see something, though.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. There's a secret. Oh, wait a minute. I'm drawing in black. That won't help you a lot. Secret door.
Ooh, where? Oh, there.
Oh, a secret.
Seems like it might be a good idea to go through the secret door.
Yeah, let's check that out. Secret doors are my favorite.
The secret door is unlocked.
Ooh. All right.
That's not good.
Yeah, big meaty armored guy up front.
Open the
Yeah,
secret door and you find a wall.
Oh. Huh. Secret door?
Perhaps. Yay! Somebody rolled the right number. It is in fact a secret door. Would you like to open this also unlocked secret door?
Actually, we're bunched up. I'm stepping back. It just seems like a good time for something explosive to go off.
Lightning bolt formation, even though we're at second level, and we'll probably kill all of you, but...
Yay!
That's a short evening. Alright, we're done.
All right. Good job, everybody. Let's go home.
Yay,
So we're
party.
gonna open the door. Open the door?
Yep.
Yeah, why not?
Oh wait, you mean we set off the heightened maximize disintegrate trap?
Alright, we saw green, so now we're done, right?
Chain lightning trap, go.
Alright, who got some trap finding skills?
That would be me.
You
Oh,
found
good.
box. First, you found box decks, though.
Ooh.
A curving wall of
Box
glowing green.
text is the most dangerous trap.
A curving wall of glowing green crystal bulges out into this chamber from one corner. A stout wooden table stands along the wall opposite it. On the table lie 3 rotting human corpses and the remnants of a spidery type thing. One of the human corpses has had all of its extremities severed, and its torso has been opened up to reveal these internal organs. The other dismembered corpse has spider legs sewn onto the stumps in place of removed limbs, all of which are neatly arranged near the rest of the spider. A bucket full of reeking old blood sits on the floor under the table, and needles with lengths of silken thread attached are stuck in a hand-sized block of blood-stained wax atop the table.
Okay, that's disconcerting.
All right.
The only other exit you see is to the south.
So Nikishi is.
I'll go ahead and take a closer look at the bodies.
Okay, everybody move your minis as you're going to move them.
Semyonka gets to here, sees the bodies, and throws up on the square that Quipithil just ran through.
All right. And stop.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Person standing in the middle of the room there.
That would be Cavoli. That's me.
Does a 29 hit you?
A 29?
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's what I wanted to hear. Though at this level, if I didn't hear that, I would be concerned.
You could knock 10 off that and that would hit me. So.
Okay, you're going to take 7 points of damage.
Oh, that's
as
gonna
a cage falls on top of you.
What? That's unfortunate.
Which is located. Yeah. You are inside the cage, but you are not the only thing inside the cage.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
There is something else inside the cage with you. Roar.
Oh.
I think you know what time it is, gentlemen.
Time to
Pie?
run away?
Candy?
Pie. I like pie. Let's all get pie.
I'm gonna go for pie.
Pie is not rational.
No.
It's
Yes, pie is
transcendental.
irrational, but it may be irrational, but it's tasty.
And transcendental.
The cake is a lie. Pie is a constant.
So, Kibbley, you get to act before Mr. Skeleton rips your face in half.
Fabulous! Alright,
What are you gonna do?
I will stab him in the face initially.
Okay.
Boom! A 9 ain't gonna do that though.
No, even flat-footed, even as flat-footed is higher than that because you.
Oh. No. Alright, that's my fun for the moment.
And now Mr. Skeleton, who's happily in the cage with you, will attempt to claw your face off.
I will parry.
Okay. That's a 9.
Oh, a 7. Really? Seriously?
Yay!
Do I need a particular script on my initiative roll to get it to show up in the window over there?
Somebody show him in G+, please. Well, I rolled the second attack, which is...
Thanks, guys.
Wow, we really have a 7th thing going on tonight.
Lucky sevens.
All right.
Script sent to...
Thank you.
Just replace the 4.4 or 2.2 with your actual initiative modifier.
Alrighty.
We have no double digits here, correct?
We have no double-digit initiatives here.
Whose isn't in there?
Rory was at 9.1.
Okay, so you're gonna go last anyway. So
Cool.
you tied for last anyway. So all right, that person whose name starts with an S that I'm not gonna try to butcher.
Semyonka. Semyonka is going to cast. Actually, Semyonka is going to go on up over here, hopefully not triggering any more traps, while drawing her Wand of Cure Light Wounds, and is going to go and poke our friend with the Wand of Cure Light Wounds using Use Magic Device.
Our friend, or the bony friend?
Our friend, not the bony friend.
Okay.
I'm figuring I can't actually swing a Bastard Sword through the bars of the cage, and Semyonka has dealt with enough skeletons to realize that poking them when they don't have vital organs is generally not a good idea. So,
Oh my God! Somebody using physics as a justification?
Doesn't have as much of a effect.
Sadly, I do not heal you.
That's okay.
Aww.
I was comforted by being whacked with the stick. That was.
Man,
Done.
All right, Manius is going to go ahead and move and provide flanking to stab this guy right here. I can stab through the bars, right?
you can step around them.
No, he's asking if you can stab.
I can stab
Oh, yes.
my spear through the bars. All right.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to power attack as well.
Okay.
Did crit threat 15 confirm by chance?
I don't think so because he has cover from the bars. But it doesn't. No, he is still there.
All right, so many stabs and then he'd be done.
Bird person.
Alright, so,
that confirm was like what, 1 or 2 more because flanking.
I haven't gone yet, so I don't think I'm threatening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
So I plan to move down this way and then over here. I guess I have to tumble through there. So let's try an acrobatics check.
No AOL because there's cover.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good because the acrobatic checks.
It's a mutual cover situation.
And then I will attempt to stab him with my short sword.
That was a successful stab, but it is super ineffective.
Figures as much. But my character didn't know that, so.
I swing my scimitar at it through the bars. And that's a 1. Oh, wait, no, sorry, that's not a 1. It's a 23.
Okay. Yes, 23 will successfully murder face the skeleton of death.
7 damage.
Yes, you kill the skeleton to death.
Listen.
And now you still have a Wei Ying in a cage.
Can we all just pick it up together and heave ho?
Sure.
Despite all my rage. Still just a Wei Yang in the cage. Alright.
So eventually, those going to probably take at least 3 of you taking 28, and yeah, it's going to take 25 to lift it up. But once you are no longer threatened by a skeleton, you are free to do so at your leisure.
Takes my perception for loot in the area.
Can anybody here actually use a Wand of Cure Light Wounds without using Use Magic Device?
I can.
Okay. Then I will pass the wand on to you to heal up Kivoli.
I have one myself. I'll hand to him so you can burn up my charges instead.
Okay.
Can anybody use a wand of infernal healing?
Yes, I can, but I won't do so.
Keep it. Ah.
I can use it for you. I'm totally down with that. Actually, I take that back. I don't have a wand of Cure Light Wounds. I have a wand of infernal healing.
Ooh, an unhappy stick.
I feel happy. All right.
I feel happy and have a strange urge to rip kittens in half. But it makes me happy.
And you are murdered by dinosaur druids. We have way too many of those in my local area. Anyway, so
yeah, I can actually use my wand on myself, so I heal myself.
okay.
Mm.
So you have a door, you have dead bodies.
So I was looking around for perception. Take 20.
Okay, let's see here.
I will also take 20 on perception. What does a 19 see us?
Yeah, see the scroll tube on the table that looks like it has scrolls in it.
Oh, sorry. When I 19 on perception, looking anywhere but at the icky corpses. I don't want to throw up again.
Okay,
I taking
so
20 as a 29.
So the person who's taking 20 for 29 and is not avoiding looking at the icky corpses will find a scroll tube with scrolls in it, and a parchment with a sigil inscribed on it.
This may be weird, but any of the corpses have eyeballs?
Probably. One has spider arms.
Given that I'm a carrion bird, is it okay if I eat an eyeball?
That's on you, sir.
I totally support that choice.
They're the tastiest thing.
Rory takes a full round action, not judging.
As your GM, at one point when he played that other edition that we won't mention in Prolate Company, and that other living campaign that I also won't mention in Prolate Company, played in an all-Knoll adventuring company. Yeah. Eating things is something I approve of.
So we have a secret door up top, and we have a normal door on the bottom.
That is correct. And icky dead bodies.
Do either of them have traps?
You may check them.
That would be for the first one is for the secret door, and then the second one for the normal door.
They both look completely untrapped and not going to kill you in any way.
All right. Let's do secret first.
Yes,
All right.
secret doors.
Move if you want to move before I open the door, and then I open it.
Okay, you open the door.
Oh, wall.
You find a death hallway of death.
I think there might be a secret door here somewhere.
Nope, no secret door. Just a wall.
Well,
Wall.
it must be like a bedroom or something. That's why. It's kind of...
This is the way to the evil wizard's boudoir.
Perception checks in there.
Everybody's failing it so far.
27. Take 20.
There we go.
Oh yeah. I'll take that.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah.
You have another secret door.
Well, guys, it was right over here. It's really...
Does that one have traps?
Nope.
He says hopefully.
Opens the door.
Yep.
This large stone chamber contains 2 clusters of 4 stone caskets each. In the center of the room, between the 2 groupings, stands an empty, unlit iron brazier that is covered with soot and smells faintly of past fires. Drapes of dust-covered spider webs cling to the ceiling.
Well, let's light the torch in the middle. Light it up.
I'm sure that's safe.
Is there any doors or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone object to me just pitching an acid splash in there to see if anything jumps?
Well,
It's too late now.
as Q steps in there, A chill breeze arises from nowhere with an eerie howl. The room seems to darken. In the sudden gloom, scores of spectral eyeballs appear, drifting with the breeze.
Bird!
They appear intensely before fading away because they see the bird wanting to eat them.
Smorgasbord.
Tastiest part?
Does anything else happen, or is that it?
That's it.
Oh, okay. Did it seem to come from any particular place? You said it came from the...
It just went. The whole room just went. Ooh, ooh, at you.
I'll check out the brazier in the middle.
Yeah, let's light this thing. And then we'll loot these tombs.
Let's check some tombs for trap-like things.
Okay.
We're not looting these
I
stones.
start doing a
Everybody-
detect magic on this room.
Sure.
Yep.
All right, we're looting the caskets.
Okay.
No.
Hang
We're not looting them. We're carefully inventorying them.
Yes.
Same difference.
We're from the Pathfinder Society. It's careful inventorying them. It's a careful inventory.
Sure, that's what they all say.
Nothing is picked up on detect magic?
Yeah, sure there is. There's some magic.
Where?
Everywhere. Because
Oh, okay. Is it ambient everywhere magic? Okay.
All right, start opening. Managed to open the casket next to him.
Well, when you open the casket next to them, they open back.
Oh.
Rawr.
Rawr. Oh, hey.
Oh, good
There's
heavens.
more of them. All right. Well,
No.
Where's an
I'm
alchemist
going
when we
almost
need it?
last.
Come on now.
nice.
Apparently my terrible monster initiative rolling thing has gone out the window today. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I still think we don't have Rory in the initiative.
We do not.
Yeah, you have to select your token when you do that macro.
Oh! There we go. Come on, lad. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'm not going to change it because you're still going last anyway.
That's fine. Penalty accepted. But I
You
think we got
didn't
it
change
now.
your position in the you did actually change your position in the initiative order. You went down one spot.
All good.
Whatevs. Ah, the wonders of unintelligent undead. I don't have to look for tactics blocks.
Brains.
Pig pile on the tiefling. Pig pile on the tiefling.
Let's just roll a bunch of them. Well, actually, no, I won't roll a bunch of them. I'll be nice. These are, I think, +2, so 13.
Looking for a 20 flat-footed to hit.
Lovely.
Nice.
Yay. Mr. Wayang.
Cavoli's gonna move up to here and ready an attack. I'm waiting for my buddy to start to move, so I have flanking.
Okay. Bird. You see bones.
Can I move on to this square right there?
Acrobatics for me. Well, yeah, acrobatics for me. Okay, you're fine.
Alright, 2 will ready for a full attack on this skeleton when I have flanking.
Alright. Well, the skeleton that you are flanking is going to first claw you in the face. 19?
19 will hit.
Yay! I hit something tonight. For 3 points of damage. And I think the other two will roar over here.
That is a wall of nasty.
21 Manius?
Alright, flat-footed still. Yep, 21 hits me.
All right.
18?
That does not hit me.
So also 3 points of damage. Yay, my shitty damage dice are back. Woo. Yep, 3.
Trace.
Where's the cleric when you need one?
Well, I'm not a cleric, but I am going to treat this as difficult terrain to get to here for my move. And the two skeletons, that are next to me, that are in front of me, if they have attacks of opportunity, they're going to get them.
That would be great. That'd be great, but could you wait your turn?
It says Semyonka at the top.
Well.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. It scrolled up. My bad.
No worries.
I saw myself at the top of the list and assumed.
No problem.
Assuming.
Okay. I thought blessings were a swift action. Does anybody know off the top of their head, or are they standards normally for war priest?
I do not know the war priest class. I'm sorry.
I want to say you're right, but I'm not confident in that statement.
Tell you what. While I'm still looking for it, I won't use one yet.
Okay.
But I will just regular attack. Let's see. We'll go with this one here.
Okie dokie.
Actually, got a request. Can you do the one that you have flanking on with Cavoli?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll do that one instead.
Yeah, flanking on a couple of them, so.
Okay. One of them I'm flanking with Cavoli. 22 will hit
Yes, it will.
for 8 damage.
It appears to be modestly effective.
Yep.
All right.
And then I'm done.
Can my
Actually, I think-
attack go off now?
Yeah,
Yes,
Cavoli's
it may.
great action should go off.
As should mine.
Boom! Oh, heck yeah. That's a 20. That threatens a crit.
Yes, it does.
Does 18 hit?
Didn't need it.
Right on. Well, I get a panache back. Which is
Woohoo!
always nice.
Who else had already going off?
Oh, I did, Nikishi, but it looks like I missed.
That looks like a miss. Okay, whoever's turn it was actually do something.
That would be Semyonka coming up.
Did Q do his attack?
Yes, I did. I did 8 damage, and that's what softened it up.
Yep. And Semyonka, leaping up gracefully onto the, or rather, scrambling gracefully over the caskets, stands in front of one, starts waving her fingers around, and casts Burning Hands, and is going to be catching Clip-Off and these four, and the four skeletons adjacent to him.
Okay.
4.
Well, let me be technical. Clip-Off, are you okay with that?
To be technical, by the guide, it's only if he's trying to kill me, but yes, I'm okay with that.
It's also, to some extent, Semyonka going, he's Hellspawn, he's fireproof. They all are, right?
Right, those people.
4 fire damage, DC 15 for half.
I take 0. even though I rolled a 1 on the save, I don't even try to dodge out of the way. I just kind of let them wash over me, apparently, and then I do nothing.
It's warm and inviting. Alright, so reflexes. 1. What was it? What was the save again?
DC 15.
That's what I thought. So I need 13s. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like blessings are not swift by default. They're standards by default. Okay.
All right. Well, now that there are fewer skeletons in the world.
Holy crap, I look away to the PRD and I come back and there's all one skeleton gone.
Alright, so I guess it's Meunier.
Honestly, this is how this encounter usually goes.
Alright, so Meunier is going to take a 5-foot step and then stabby stab.
Okay. We don't need to hear about your powerful thrusting spear, sir.
Well, it's a power attack macro, so.
Yeah. We're all grown men here. We can get that. We can be mature about it, right?
Thrust.
Okay, so there are now 6 fewer skeletons in the universe.
Rory says, "Damn it, that's twice."
Alright, so let's loot these, let's inventory these caskets now.
And sadly for the bird person, the eyeballs were not real.
Ow, that's a glass bead. Ow. Ow.
It does make it sad.
All right.
So no. Semyonka sees the glass bead. So it tells Rory that it's a very specialized kind of implantable ion stone. You shove it up your nose, and then she turns it on.
Oh gosh. In one casket, this one down here, you find a horn of some sort that is glowy and magical and stuff.
I will attempt to identify it. Spellcraft 17.
It is a horn of fog.
Ooh.
So you
Those are
blast. So you blast. You toot on it, and then a bunch of gas comes out.
But it's not the goblin version, so it's not the Horn of Stinking Cloud.
Of course, there's always the other kind of sinking cloud where it has material components, beans, but... Alright. Oh, you have another door over here.
Check it for traps, or not.
There are absolutely positively no traps.
Alright, then I open the door.
Alright.
Going in? I'll stay back here.
Oh, like every other time I've seen this run, they're going out of order of the module. Because they always go through the secret door first. Hey, floor of this stone hallway, a small hallway is partially blocked off by heaps of stone rubble. A skeletal human hand protrudes from one pile of rubble, probably the one in this area. The debris looks old, and a few sagging strands of web draped over the rubble seem to have been here for some time.
So I guess I want to look for traps in the hallway there.
Okay. You see no traps in the immediate area in front of you.
Looks good to me.
You have door number 1 and door number 2.
Semyonka will go on up to door number 1. We'll make a perception roll by opening it.
Okay.
Just for the... Yay! I got a 5!
You see a wall and some box text.
Semyonka starts reading the text on the far side of the wall.
Wisps of decayed and sagging spiderwebs drop from the walls of this room, which appears to be empty except for the long-dead, dismembered corpse of a giant spider and a stout, freestanding wooden closet in the southwestern corner. The The ceiling is covered with dusty spider webs bulging down from the wooden beams and plaster 15 feet above the floor. Faint moans and plaintive sobbing comes from the closet.
Okay.
Yeah, who wants
So-
to check the creepy sobbing closet?
Yeah, hello, sobbing closet person.
Okay. As you...
I wanted to check the closet for traps, just to be sure.
Okay, everybody... Okay, alright, make sure everybody are... That's where everybody wants to be. Going once?
That is where I, well, you know,
Rory, is that where you want to be? Okay.
or the Bahamas, but, you know, next best thing.
Semyonka is going to be standing outside the doorway, just in case, because, well, she opened up the door, she didn't see anything. She knows that if she doesn't see something, there's got to be something there, because that's what always happens when your native
you notice...
when your native perception check is -2.
So, two things happen at this point in time. Mr. Wei Yang.
Ooh, me again. Why not?
You're the ones that loves to charge in the middle of rooms, apparently.
But, you know, I didn't want to stand next to the, you know, the walls look scary.
That's not good.
No, that's rarely ever good.
It's a 19 confirm against your flat-footed touch.
Absolutely.
As a net drops on your head, directly onto your noggin, apparently.
That's the last time I go into a room. I'm just never doing it again.
Doing 6 points of damage. Well, in the meantime, those of you standing by the closet realize it is only kind of very shoddily put together. And immediately as you walk towards it, something bursts. It falls apart on you, revealing... Hi. I swear there are things that are not undead in here. You guys don't think it's a friendly zombie?
No such thing as a friendly zombie.
Okay. Helps with my token selected.
Yay! Definitively the average initiative roll. One, two, three, four, five, 6 people in the initiative. That's what we want to see. Semyonka, there's a smelly zombie thing over there.
There's a smelly zombie thing over there. Cool. Let's check something. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So Semyonka moves and pulls out her sword off of her back, cuts her thumb on the blade. The runes on the sword, the runes in Celestial on the sword that say compensation, glow in an odd sort of way. I'm using an arcane pool point, and I will swing at the zombie.
Yay! Oh, wait a minute. Show me your move, please.
Move is going to be 5 feet. How do I actually do the move tracking?
Hold down space bar
Hold on,
Okay.
sorry, yeah.
while you drag your icon, and
Ah.
and then you push the space bar again on each square where you want to change direction.
Mm-hmm. I'm moving through a friendly I'm moving through a friendly square, so that should be 30 feet.
So, there.
Actually, next one over. Here.
Okay,
Here.
that's what I needed to know.
Yep. Because we all need to have, something happen. And what's the point of playing somebody with a -2 perception mod if you can't actually just trigger all the
Is it
traps?
21 touch?
Oh yeah, 21 touch all day.
And another net falls from the ceiling, doing 1 point of damage to you. And I believe that entangles you.
Okay. So I still have a standard action left.
That is correct.
So a standard action should allow me to not be entangled, and
Oh, sorry, you are actually, not actually, I am incorrect. You are grappled.
I'm grappled.
Yes, by net.
Okay. I thought net was entangled, but
This is special.
okay. Not going to worry about the rules, is what I was saying.
It's a weighted
well,
net, so.
since I've got my sword out, I'm just going to start hacking through the net.
Okay.
Just roll damage.
Sure. Oh, don't roll a 1 for me first. Yeah, okay.
I did roll a 1, but it's 5 slashing damage.
Okay, trying to think. I think ropes are usually... So you do something to it, but I don't think you actually you completely cut through it.
Tell you what, just say that just say that next round I'm entangled, and I will spend my standard action to get out and move towards the no doubt soon to be dead zombie.
Yeah, we'll see if it matters. Well, let's see if it matters first.
Yep.
There's. Who's caring about sports ball while we're doing this?
Let's see here.
That was just an alert on my phone.
I know.
And I wish there was a way to turn off the NBA alerts because I couldn't care less about the NBA.
Uninstall the app.
But that gets rid of the other alerts that I do want.
I totally wasn't watching the end of the Brazil-Korea soccer game, so... Oh, I didn't at all.
So I once again...
Oh! Let's see here.
Does it 13 confirm? Because it's flat-footed?
He technically is still flat-footed. Yes, it does confirm.
Yay, for 47 damage.
Oh, and I really wanted to start hurting you with the fast zombie.
Whoa!
Yes, it's a zombie with haste on it.
Well, guess what? It's a dead zombie that's been thrusted powerfully.
Well, it wasn't entirely effective.
I went all Oberyn on it, dude.
Sorry.
Oh, I think there's a secret door below us because there's a line plus a little bit revealed.
Oh, did I draw the line of the wrong layer?
That's okay. Semyonka will go and look at the secret door.
Well, first you got it. Eventually we'll pull the nets off you.
No, they're good. They can get it up themselves.
Semyonka is absolutely convinced that there's a secret door here, but she is convinced that it is right here.
Well, somebody will eventually take 20, knowing you bastards. The answer is you weren't wrong. There is one there. In addition to the one over here, but... You weren't entirely wrong.
I can untangle myself without any problem from that net, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. And then I infernal healing on myself again.
Mm-hmm.
When you use that infernal healing wand, Semyonka's sword kind of moans, hopefully.
Ooh, and I thrusted powerfully.
Do you have a black blade over there?
Yes. Not active yet, but...
So there's only 2 options, and you know you could have Gammon, but...
Not at this level I couldn't have Gamlin. I don't think.
It was a 1/5 module.
Oh, okay.
I considered going Black Blade, but I think I'm eventually going to have a familiar, so I decided not to.
I have not made a Magus yet for...
This is my first one, so we'll see how it works.
You have another hallway that ends in a wall, in air quotes.
Oh, dead end. Oh, that's...
I'll take 20.
27.
Stay there.
And open the secret door of death and destruction? I think you are.
Do it.
Do it now.
Get in the chopper!
Guys, there hasn't been a season 6 yet where that actually happens. You have to get to the chopper! Alright. A few wisps of decaying webbing hangs from the walls of this room, but there's none on the stone ceiling and no sign of spiders in the room. The ceiling is blank save for a 4 foot by 1 foot wide steel medallion. Four 1 foot wide round steel medallions, one set in each corner. The floor is equally bare except for a pedestal in the center of the floor that is made from a single 5 foot square block of stone, about 2 feet high. On the pedestal sits a metal framed wooden chest, and to the side of the pedestal rests a shallow hole in the floor, housing what looks like a brass door handle sitting into the stone. The stone tile lying loosely nearby is designed to fit over the hole, the ceiling, and the handle.
Sadly, there was enough background noise from somebody else's mic that I did not hear much of any of that.
Yeah, I missed a lot of that.
There's a chest in the middle of the room.
And,
Want me to mage hand that thing open?
Does the lid weigh more than 5 pounds?
Yeah, that's the issue.
Give me a second. The chest has a lock on it.
Oh, well.
I guess I'll have to unlock.
Want me to acid splash that lock off?
Or I could try to disable the lock.
Oh, hey. Someone with real skills. Okay.
Bam.
Nice. No?
Yes. Yes, that successfully disables the lock. It also triggers something else.
Woohoo!
As you do that, you hear the ceiling start to rumble and fall and stuff. Here's like this.
Hey, Cavoli, why aren't you in the middle of the room?
I do have the capacity to learn eventually. Does the do I have to make a save too?
Everybody in the room. Thanks.
Oh wait.
So.
Did you say reflex?
19 reflex.
This is an all or nothing deal. Is that everybody's final answer?
It's my final answer.
The DC is 15, so Manius takes a bit of ceiling to the head for 14 point damage.
Ouch.
Ooh.
The rest of you all managed to duck out of the way.
Is there anything that prevents me from starting to heal back up? Like, is there a fight that starts, or?
No skeletons fall from the ceiling.
I got
Okay.
3 HP left, people.
Do you need some healing?
A lot.
I have a. Do you have any issue with Wand of Infernal Healing?
Or do we have somebody who can use my Wand of Pure Light without having to roll for it?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I mean, Infernal Healing is an automatic 10.
But it's icky.
What?
I'll use your good light wands for you.
It's It just
that-
feels funny for a bit.
I'm back up to full.
I should also point out the chest retracts into the plinth as you do that.
Jerk.
Oh wait, so those weren't for me. Never mind. I need some cure wounds of healing. A lot.
Oh wait, and somebody. I can infernal you.
I'll take. What does that do?
You detect as evil for the next minute,
All right.
but it gives you 10 hit points.
All right, go for it.
Takes a minute. You get 1 hit point around back, and yeah, there you go.
All right, go for
And you
it.
just feel evil, and evil feels good.
So I get 10 more hit points. And
Yep.
plus
It feels
this.
good to be bad. Also, women find you more attractive for some reason.
I don't
Yes.
always take healing, but when I do, I get an
And my
one.
And Semyonka's sword
Doesn't like it.
moans in a disturbing way.
Ooh.
You develop a widow's peak and facial hair. It's
And a
And a
goatee.
goatee.
I am going
yeah.
to take a... Semyonka is going to is going to cast light on a copper, hold it with Mage Hand, and look down that little black hole that we have here, right in front of her.
You see the brass handle in it.
Okay. So, going once.
Want to pull that brass handle?
Does anybody want to prevent Semyonka from pulling up a brass handle?
And I go there.
Don't, please don't.
Okay.
Oh, totally do it. I'll be here.
Go for it.
And the GM goes silent.
I encourage that choice.
Don't.
Somebody's got to do it.
If I had pom-poms, I'd be shaking them right now and cheering you on.
Okay, so Semyonka is going to pull that brass handle.
I double move out of the room.
As she does, the ceiling slowly cranks back up into position. And the chest rises back up from the plinth.
Semyonka will then, since they've probably shut the door, Semyonka will take a moment to give a blood-curdling scream that they can hear through the door, and then we'll giggle, like a little girl, because that's really kind of what she is mentally, and we'll start looking in the chest.
No. I left that door open. I wanted to watch. I really did.
In the chest, you find a note.
Oh.
That basically says, "Haha, you morons." No, give me a second. Let me actually find what it actually says. Curiosity kills, another ingenious demise, courtesy of Addington's finest traps and defenses.
That jerk.
Semyonka will take the note.
An advertisement.
We'll take out her pen. Semyonka will take out the note, take out her pen, and we'll write on the bottom of it, "Needs more disintegrates," and put it back in the chest.
I was saying, congratulations, you found an ad.
Did it have the little trademark symbol next to it?
Oh, yeah. You also find a brochure. And the Sears catalog of traps, and all made by genuine third world cobalt artisans.
Perception to see if there's anything else in this room. I don't think we've had a chance to do that yet without
dying. Yeah.
Without crap falling on us.
Yeah.
Has there been a room without a secret door yet? Really? Seriously? Has there?
No,
you've opened one normal door. That's right.
Two. Semyonka's opened a normal door as well.
Well, since there's a secret door, we must use them.
Oh, there's a pair of them. Right on.
Actually, the door at the top, the normal door, is locked from this side.
Oh, well, we must use a secret door then. Which one?
Okay.
I see this one.
Secret door number 2?
Yeah, totally that one.
All right. Behind secret door number 2, you find
a brand new car.
Secret wall number 3.
Yay! You found a zonk. Wah, wah, wah. And as for all the other secret vestibules, I like to open the door into the secret vestibule. That sounds like a yes.
Yeah.
The sunny silence sounds like a yes.
Kick that down and go through with style.
All right.
Like a John Woo movie.
No, like an Ed Wood movie.
Oh. Oh.
Wrong one.
There is text with the box variety. One moment.
Is it green text?
Yes, loading green text appears in front of your face. Shabby mold-covered tapestries hang from ceiling hooks, cloaking one wall of this chamber in faded forest hunting scenes. It should be over here. I should reveal the rest of the tapestry. Hang on. While probably decent quality when new, they look sad now. A plain wooden chair of massive construction stands centered before the tapestries, facing into the room. A large stone table stands against the eastern wall. Weapons and other items are neatly laid out on the table as if displayed for sale in a shop. Because none of you ever go to sword stores.
No.
What kind of swords are they?
Well, you can move around and stuff.
I'm going to go wander into the middle of the room because that's never turned out bad.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Step there, check out the swords.
Semyonka will look at the swords, will cast Detect Magic, will look back at the swords.
As you
Look for
look at
traps.
sword. Oh, traps? You wanted traps? Traps?
No thank you, I'll pass.
Well, I have the other kind of trap. Want the other kind of trap?
None
I like the
shall
other kind of
pass.
trap. 2, 3, 4. Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Oh, hi.
you brought a friend.
Surprise.
I like friends.
Booyah!
Yes, I know you're going to see another mini in turn order. There is not a man behind the curtain. You do not see the man behind the curtain.
Oh.
As in, I'm trusting you blokes, not the metagame. But you guys have proved adept at not metagaming before, so I trust you guys. But oh, lovely.
Sigh. If Clip and Rory were in swap places, we could do the same thing.
What is his initiative bonus? Do.
-2. I'll go for -2.
It's a good number. Nice and round.
The correct answer is much higher than that. All right, Rory, you have 3 skeletons in your face. What are you gonna do?
Scream like a little girl?
Alright, now he's going to take a swing at the easternmost one. Power attacking with the great sword. And is it? It is not great.
But it is a sword.
Nine's going to miss.
9 is going to miss.
Alright, and he'll then maybe scooch over 5, 10 to get down in here and make room for more of his friends.
Okay, provoking from 2 skeletons.
Sure. They acted right. They came out in the surprise round, so they have acted.
Yes, 21 hits you.
Yes.
3 points of damage. I'm going to say they had a surprise round because they had full cover when you came in the room. They were hiding behind the curtain. Alright. So, skeletons. We'll do what skeletons often want to do and just go roar, roar, roar. Let's see. The one that has a choice. Let's see. Quipithel's one will claw and a 21.
21
21.
hits.
Oh.
No, I'm on Q first. So you're gonna take. Ooh! Finally, I rolled not a 1 with the skeleton. So 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Or 6 points. Sorry, D4 plus 2. And the one who has a choice, odds will go with the odd creature, which would be a Wei Yang. So these will both go on Rory. 15?
15 does hit.
Okay, so those both will connect. Actually, yeah. So those will connect. So 6, 10. Oh, sorry, does 10 drop you?
No.
Does 15 drop you? 16 drop you?
16 total?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let me read this thing's ability.
Oh, you're gonna get raised as a zombie or something, dude.
Oh, that's
No, but it's something that
always
leaves bad.
That would be awesome.
Ah, you have a
No.
boon. Your boon is that you get to play the rest of your PFS career as mindless undead.
You now have the zombie template.
No. Sorry. Thankfully, it's only if he drops you, not if one of his minions drop you.
There is no he here.
Well, yes, the person doesn't exist.
Okay. 5, 15, and yes, I can do that from here. Casting Burning Hands again.
You know, if you cast it from there, you'll hit all three of them.
Oh, okay. You are
Without
correct.
hitting anybody else, yeah. 1, 3,
Without hitting
3.
anybody else. Okay.
yeah.
Skeleton reflex saves, go!
DC 15 for half. 4 points of damage if you don't make any of those. 2 if you do.
Nice.
And done.
Oh,
On to
wow.
Nicholas. On to Nikishi.
All right. Let's So it's hold down the space bar to.
Yep.
Okay. And can I tumble for that last bit?
Sure, you may attempt to.
Nice.
Yeah, it is better than the skeleton CMB.
All right. In which case, this is my attempt to hit him and failing probably.
That is a abstract failure. Hmm. Well, Mr. Bird Person, would you do me a nice favor and make me a will save?
Ooh, nice.
You are still permitted to move around.
Yay!
So, silent casting?
Oh, you heard casting from behind the curtain.
Okay. Would you mind showing the square that the casting was coming from by pinging on it?
Back here somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, I think it's time to pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
All right. Cavoli's going to lob in an acid splash on that dude. On the skeleton, because that's what he can see.
All right.
19 for 2 points of acidy goodness.
19 will touch the cornerstone skeleton.
Ooh, that kill him?
Yep.
Right on.
Super
I love
effective.
undead because they die at 0. Woohoo.
Super effective.
Right on. And
We
then,
saw- we've seen that 4 points of fire damage will kill these skeletons.
so for my movement, I'm going to go there.
Yep, these are good old ordinary, not garden variety skeletons.
Can I stab this square?
You may attempt to stab the square. There was a nice hole in the tapestry. You stabbed a boar, but it was a picture.
Oh, sad face.
I will activate a fire blessing. That's a standard. And then I move there.
Alright.
Actually, and I'll also do a swift to do a cure light wounds on myself
Okie dokie.
with a fervor.
Rory's taking a nap. Oh,
Rory's
stabilized.
still down?
Is he still down?
Yes, he is.
Oh, Rory's down?
Stabilized, though.
Yeah.
You guys skeleton swarmed.
Oh, okay. My bad.
He had to fight the amazing skeleton swarm, which is going to appear in a module someday. I know it.
Sorry about that, Rory. I didn't realize you went down.
By the way, have people played the module with the tiefling swarm in it?
Nope.
No, that
Yes.
sounds awesome.
Yes.
Making that up.
Yes, it is awesome. All right, next.
Semyonka.
Semyonka is going to figure out that, well, those guys are over there waiting for something to come outside the curtain. And Semyonka is going to be clever for her. And she is going to go up here and pull down the curtains and start ripping them to make bandages for Rory.
Okay.
Which should hopefully reveal something behind a curtain for everybody else.
I'll give it to you.
Not that she's going to notice.
Hi. Well, I think only she would see it at this point because she's going to have line of sight to him.
Okay, well, let me roll my miserable perception check. That's a 12. So, hey,
Actually, no, he was stealthing.
okay, cool. Then she is just taking velvet curtains and just tying and just using and packing them into Rory's wounds so that he stops bleeding.
Okay.
Completely oblivious.
Bird person.
She will say, by the way, guys, there's a corridor behind the curtain here.
So is the curtain down or just over there?
Just here. Let me just draw the square. Well, the square in front of him is, we'll say, gone.
So given that I don't know where the guy on the other side is, I would probably go around this way.
Okay. Make a perception check.
A perception check, you said?
Yep.
You see him just fine.
You see somebody trying to be sneaky over there. You're kind of amazed that Semyonka didn't see him.
In that case, I will say something like he's at the other side, at the other end, and start heading that way. And I think I can only move to here in the next action.
Okie dokie. Well, congratulations, you have turned yourself into a target.
Really? He has moderately priced, awesome, clothing.
Well, you're also convenient. So, hi, my name is Bad Guy. I'm gonna walk.
No, that provokes an attack.
I'm gonna walk up to you.
Does that provoke or?
He has concealment. He has full concealment from the curtain.
I stabbed a hole in it. Remember?
Okay, he has partial concealment from the curtain.
So does he provoke for that guy?
No.
That'd be awesome.
Alright, so... Does a 16 connect with Mr. Bird?
No.
Oh, I am a sad undead creature.
Does that curtain go all the way to the ceiling?
Yes.
All the way to the floor.
All right.
Ceiling to floor.
Ceiling floor. All right. Well, he said he was at the other end of the hall.
Uh-huh.
So.
Not anymore, though.
Well. Boom. Go running. We can get through the curtain, right? We can step through it.
I have not read anything that says you can't. So.
All right. So there, and then oh. Can I see the bad guy now?
You can see the bad guy now.
Then I lob an acid splash at him.
Yay.
Boom. For 2 points of acidy goodness. Does 19 hit?
No, 19 is successfully touch. Yep. He is owied.
Alright, so Manny hears all this crap going on the other side of this curtain. And
that is a mighty power attack.
Indeed.
That hurt him. He didn't like that.
That is a powerful thrust.
We can stop that now.
But it thrusts powerfully. Do I get bonus damage for flanking?
Bonus? No. Damage? No.
That'd be awesome.
If you're a rogue, you're not.
By the way, I have one level of rogue, and
16 to hit.
16 barely connects.
Total 8 damage plus 4 fire.
Okay. I should point out that both of your attacks were not entirely effective.
And then I'm done.
In that. Next. Next.
Oh, sorry. Still bandaging Rory.
Okay.
Still bandaging Rory.
All right, bird person.
All right, so I will use both my short swords to stab at the guy.
All right.
nice.
Second one does not hit. First one is partially effective. And now he will attempt to do bad things to your face. Or, okay, well, if we're talking about powerful thrusts, I have to say, he's going to try to do bad things to your pecker.
I thrust more powerfully.
Oh, and sadly, I can't use rerolls as a GM.
Oh, really? That'd be awesome if you could. I'm using my 5 stars. Ugh.
I only have 4, but yeah.
You know.
Whatevs. I've seen people try it, but Brock has specifically said, nah, you really shouldn't.
You shouldn't or you can't.
Brock says you shouldn't, that means you
Can I get to this square here and still see him?
ping for me again.
Right there.
No.
Alright. Then I will...
Well, yeah, I would say he has concealment. You know he's back there.
I'm going to move to there and then spend my round hacking down the curtain. Actually, I'm pulling the curtain away the entire round.
Works for me.
It's like a Zorro thing or something. You're cutting the
Yes.
cutting its body shape out of the curtain.
With style and panache.
It's like, huh. Alright, just gonna stab.
Stab it in the face? Okay.
Nice.
It doesn't matter. He's probably got like some kind of piercing resistance like skeletons do.
Maybe. I haven't seen anybody attempt a knowledge religion check on it.
Well, they're not. They're like skeletons, so it's like, you know. I'm just gonna keep stabbing it.
Alright, well, it's not super effective. Next.
Alrighty.
You have a hole in the curtain. Man, you're doing more damage to this curtain than...
Savage curtain.
I don't imagine a 10 hits.
No. No, it's not a news or a zombie or anything.
Alright, and I'm done.
Bandaging Rory. Done.
Birds.
Same as before.
Alrighty. And this time it's the second one that connects.
So I'm making a core campaign character. I'm thinking dinosaur druid.
I will try to kill it. Come, play Trial by Machine Core. Come on. You know you want to.
Alright.
At first level. Without an adamantium weapon.
Alright. I'll try anything twice.
Alright, does a 20 connect with you, Mr. Bird?
Yes.
Alright. 9 points of damage.
Ow.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
I take a swift action to make my sword magical,
Mm-hmm.
and then I attempt to run him through with it
Alrighty.
in a fun and exciting way.
Alright.
Boom. 18
That-
hit.
that will-
Actually, 19.
That will successfully skewer his ribcage, but it
And that's 10 points of damage.
or 5 points of damage because
And then I pitch an acid splash at him from point blank range.
which provokes. Sure enough.
Right on. And I parry.
You can attempt to.
Ooh. 20?
25?
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Yes, it is. 12 points.
Alright, then my acid splash doesn't go off. That
Okay.
gets disrupted.
Okay. Guess it's Manius' turn again, huh?
And then I take a 5-foot
Oh,
step to
never mind.
there. Sorry, that's the end of my action.
Alrighty.
Now it's Manius' turn. Okay, I'll just stab you. With flanking. 16. Did I hit him?
16 is the number.
Alright.
And you had successfully murdered it.
Okay, I'm gonna keep stabbing just to be sure.
Okay. It's dead, Jim.
I use infernal healing on myself.
For the record, what made that thing particularly nasty is if it drops you, it gets a free action death knell.
Nice.
Brutal.
It doesn't actually have to touch you.
Well, at least
So
there
yes,
wasn't robots in
don't
this
don't
level.
die. Don't die. Don't drop in front of us.
At least there wasn't robots in this level.
So Rory gets one hit point back, and then Semyonka's going to notice the fight's over, and then she's going to start pulling out her wand.
You have found the BBEG of the level, maybe, probably, hopefully.
I want to check out the swords.
Ooh, shiny.
Okay.
The pointy ones are my favorite.
Ooh, pointy.
Pointy.
Rory, you now have 7 hit points back.
Treasure. On the table lie 4 longswords, a masterwork dagger, a belt, and a potion, and a flask that looks acidy, and some belt pouches.
Detect magic?
The belt and the potion, of course, glow.
Any of the sharp and pointies?
No.
Okay.
I am going to attempt to identify the potion first.
That is not sufficient.
I'm going to attempt to identify the belt. That is also not sufficient.
Somebody say they could and would use the Wand of Infernal Healing.
Yeah, someone want some of that?
I would take a tap.
All right.
Well, there's also
I would too.
there's also a vial and a token of some sort that also
All right.
go on
Ooh,
the
a token.
Both of you who have requested, I will bestow upon you the tasty evil goodness.
You also have the key.
A key? Awesome.
You need a key.
I'm not identifying any of these
Does
with
it
those
unlock a
rules.
door? Like up top?
It might unlock a door somewhere in this area.
I'd like to take 20 looking around to see if there are any more secret doors or traps or anything like that. And that would be a 29, 30 for traps.
What is it to figure out what that belt does? Did someone figure out what that belt does?
Nope,
Somebody tried.
Is that spellcraft or arcana?
that's spellcraft.
Okay. I do not have that.
Yep. So
So that was
Semyonka-
incorrect.
Yeah, so Semyonka is going to look at the belt. What is it? Any descriptions of it anywhere?
It's a belt that looks like it's well made and stuff.
Okay. Well. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger. by
Does
the
it
toe.
go with your boots?
No, but it goes very well with Rory's.
Oh, okay.
And I'll put it on Rory.
Very fashionable, except.
Rory, you feel like you might have a greater constitution. By two,
Now? I like it.
by two indeterminate units.
Hey, let's go in this room. This is a secret
Sweet.
door.
Which secret door? Ping for me, please. Top secret door.
All right. Did we have we sufficiently perceptioned this room? Anything
Yep.
on this chair?
You have found everything there is to find in this room.
Alrighty. Well then, I'll hang out up here.
You open the door and it's another secret vestibule.
I love these secret corridors. I mean, whoever like designed this dungeon needs to like learn stuff.
Whatever players played it might want to learn how to go in order.
No, that's what the bad guys want you to do.
I don't know. You say a secret door. Ooh, I must go through it.
For the record, you have gone. The order you went was 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 8, 4, 10.
Oh, so we need to go a different way?
There's no order. Jeez.
Just getting it out of the way.
The module was ordered. That's what it is. That's the way the module is ordered.
Hey, neutral good, not lawful good. Ooh, let's go up. I like up.
Look, guys, all a room full of all normal doors.
I have no idea
You're
what to
gonna
do with this
go
room.
We turn around. We turn around and go the other way. This is too
Or
freaky.
is it?
No secret doors
right.
here. It's freaking me out.
That you know.
Must mean something's trapped.
Watch, this is like the most mundane room on the whole thing. There's like no traps.
No. Watch. We open the door. Oh, look! It's a dire celestial Jurassic swarm.
Yeah.
All right, opening the door. You find.
Oh. Is that the way down?
This large room has a wide hole in the center of its floor. A heavy welded steel ladder descends straight down from the lip of the shaft. The extent and the depths of the space below are concealed behind many crisscrossing whitish-gray spider webs filling the pit. Okay, let me do something here.
If no one objects, I'll activate the flames on my sword again to slice away some of this web.
Okay,
Knock yourself out.
Okay, I was going to request that.
as you disturb the web. What generally lurks in spider webs, guys?
Spiders.
Zombies.
Zombie spiders.
I promised you there was stuff that wasn't undead.
Fluffy fuzz.
Hobbits.
Bunnies. I
Churches.
guess
Churches.
Dead things.
The correct answer is spiders.
Oh, sure, go conventional on us. That's.
Do they have more than 3 hit points?
We'll find out when you smack them in the face.
Alright. Kill.
This is the room. This is the room of things with amazing initiatives. Initiative modifiers. Like all the skeletons have, like all the undead have like +6 initiatives, and like.
Well, it's sort of like season. It's sort of like season 1 and season 2, where every single NPC has improved initiative.
Yeah. So, bird person, you see spider webs, and you hear something skittery and spidery.
To be honest, I think I want to delay.
Okay.
Not exactly in a rush to fight a spider.
Don't birds eat
Unless it's
spiders,
little.
man.
Just the little ones.
It's just like a feast for you then.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! It's like it's got 16 eyes. They're the best parts.
I'll cast Bless. And then the webs actually look like they're difficult to move through, or are they just more for visual effect?
They do look particularly dense and thick.
Actually, sorry, I already used my Bless slot for the heal I did earlier. So instead, I will swift action, divine favor with a fervor point, and standard action. I will cut a hole in the webs in front of me.
All right, make me roll me some damage.
10 damage plus 2 fire.
Okay, so I will just make a mark in the square that we can ignore the webs in that square. Alright. Oh. You destroy you did bad things to my webs.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you moved my stump. I'm gonna wreck it.
Yes, the spider's name is Ralph.
Sweet.
So he's going to 5-foot skitter. And let's see these things.
Get down.
And we'll try to web the person who destroyed his webs, because that seems appropriate.
Okay.
Does a 27 touch you?
Yes, it does.
You are webbed.
I
Okay.
think a 27 at this level would get Jesus.
Alright, Mr. Wing.
I'm going to cast shield on myself because that whole webbing thing looked unpleasant. And you know what? I'm only going to move over 5 so I can see in the room better.
Alright, you see a spider.
Yep. That's it.
Alright. Manius.
Alright, is there enough of this on this square for me to stand on?
That looks like there's less than 50% of it.
Okay. So I'm just gonna take a 5-foot step and then I'm gonna I don't know.
Do bad things to the
I
spider?
guess I'll power attack it.
You have hit the spider. Congratulations.
Does it look like it's not super effective?
It looks like it's actually perfectly effective.
Excellent. Oh yeah, it does.
Rory.
Alright, Rory, he's gonna move one, as he's moving he's gonna drop his sword and pull out his halberd. He'll go 5, 10, 15, and then take a swing. I don't have, he's gonna rage as he gets over there. So I'm gonna use my raging power attacking swing for my great sword. I'm just gonna have to reroll the damage. And I've only got a max up for that one. So here is the attack. Does 19 hit it?
19 successfully hits the spider in the face.
Alright. So we got D10 plus 9. Ooh, 12 points of damage.
Nice.
The spider appears staggered. And then it all of a sudden disappears from sight as the room fills with fog.
Oh, and it actually should be 3 more points of damage.
Oh, then it's
That would be with the raging.
then that spider will disappear.
Is the room still filled with fog?
The room still fills with fog, though. There may be another one.
No, there is another.
There is another
Always.
sky.
There may be another that actually rolled decent on its stealth check. Semyonka.
Semyonka is going to hold her actually. Semyonka is going to go up and is going to pull that horn of fog out, and is going to go and to create fog in that room.
So you're going to double fog the room.
Exactly. Wisdom 8.
Alright, my next action will involve me moving out of the room and letting you guys take care of the business.
Actually, the fog would actually drift out into the hallway where you are at. Let me draw the extent of the fog outside the room.
Okay.
Pretty much pretty much at the door.
Mm-hmm. And then, she moved up to do this, so she can't move back. But she's going to say, if we stay in the fog on this side, if it comes after us, we get to sneak attack it.
Or do.
Wait,
I'm currently webbed, right?
You are entangled, yes.
I think I just got skipped. I was just gonna see if I can help free what's his name from webbing. Anyway, so
Sure.
How are you going to do that? You try to cut it away, or are you...
try to cut it away with a short sword or something.
Sure,
Hold on,
go
while
for
I hack away at your face.
No, you can just grab at it and start sawing away and pulling and all that sort of stuff.
Yep. Actually, you need to. This stuff is pretty dense. You do need to actually cut it. You do need to actually make me damage rolls.
Damage roll.
Spire would work.
Okay.
Well, technically, you also need to not roll me ones first, but.
Okay. Well,
That's another one. That doesn't do anything to it.
okay.
You may attempt it again. You have a second attack.
That's one.
That's a one. So you flail around pointlessly.
Okay.
Q, what do you want to do?
cut myself free, and I'll roll some attack here.
Yep.
5 damage plus 3 fire.
You do not cut yourself free.
Sheesh. Some sturdy webbing. Actually, sorry, I forgot. For divine favor, make it 6 damage and 3 fire.
You still do not cut yourself free.
Okay.
I'm just gonna lob an acid splash towards that spot.
All right, you lob an acid splash into the webs. It is ineffective.
Yep. Acid splash. Yay. Acid splash doesn't eat away at webs?
Sure, it doesn't eat it away though.
Okay.
Rather, it nibbles away at them.
Nibbles. Tender bites.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Alright, Maya's gonna go ahead and take a 5-foot step and then just wait for whatever spider is gonna come attack him. So hold an action
Alright.
in case it comes at me.
Okay. Rory.
Yeah, Rory will drop the halberd, pull out his heavy flail, and ready in action to swing at anything that approaches that is not one of his party members.
Semyonka is going to cast...
Do not do anything.
Pardon?
Semyonka's going to wait her turn.
Semyonka's at the top of the list.
Yes, that's because she's not going to be in a second.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hi.
Da da da.
Well,
Your ready goes off.
Yes, and so we got d20 plus 6 power attack. Does a 15 hit it?
Let's find out. Yes.
Alright, and damage on the flail is going to be d10. 14.
You hurt my spider, you bastard.
Nice.
Just for that, the spider's gonna try to hurt you back.
Come and get some spider.
Sadly, that's only a 13.
Ha ha! Missed.
What do you want, John? Oh, Facebook. Now Semyonka can go now that the spider is taking his turn.
Okay. Semyonka nicks her thumb on her soon-to-be black blade, making it magical, and then casts Arcane Strike so that I can do a full spell strike combo.
Okay.
Arcane Mark.
I know you meant.
Thank you. Okay. Does 12 hit it? Sorry, does 13 hit it?
Negative.
Then 11 won't hit it either.
Nope.
Okay. Done.
A bird, it has lots of eyes. I can't at least fix.
Right. Given that there's a fog, do I even know where it's at?
You have no clue. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You hear skittering and stuff.
All right.
Spider!
Well, actually,
you hear that. Actually,
heard
Rory's the only one who sees it.
Yeah. Semyonka should also be saying it, but since she got to attack on it.
Yeah.
She got to see the legs, and you heard the you heard the verbal components of her doing divine graffiti.
Spider!
So I'm gonna
paint flowers on it.
I'm gonna move out this way, and that's probably when I'll notice the hole.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hopefully, you'll notice the hole.
I guess. Well, how hard is it? How hard is it to tumble through the spider? It's CMD +5, right?
That is correct.
And so if I fail, what square do I end up in?
It's going to toss you back where you are, pretty much.
All right, well, let's try to do that. And that's gonna fail. So.
All right. 22? 22 hits you. 6 points of damage and a fort save. Because I'm a spider.
Is this to me?
Yes.
Alright, how much damage did you say that was? 6 points? Or?
6 points.
Okay.
And that fortitude save is not successful.
Didn't think it would be.
Two points of strength.
Ow.
Is Rory injured currently? His health bar is not appearing for me.
He is not.
Rory is not.
Okay, then I will swift action, pull my Cure Light Wounds wand and use it on Nikishi.
Alrighty.
For 3 hit points of healing on Nikishi.
Alright, next.
Well, I can't see anything in there. And I can't get in there unless I try to go through my buddies.
Well, there is a door over here.
Oh, there is. Well, no, that's not opening that can of worms. I'm going to try to tumble here because I have a decent idea. I'm going to try to tumble here because from the sound, I do have a decent idea. It should be there, right?
You are correct.
who's
Yeah.
attacking at it. And I would attempt to tumble there, and I'm going to use a panache to try to make it.
See if it has combat reflexes?
Oh, I didn't put acrobatics in here. Why did I not put acrobatics in here? Blah,
You're not a
blah.
monk.
Dun. Okay. So, plus. This is my acrobatics roll. Boom, which is horrible. And here's my daring do to add to it. Whoa, that shouldn't have worked. Nope, now error in my daring do. Why did that come up like that?
Is it a D6?
Yeah, it's a D6. I'm just gonna roll a D6.
You don't need to because you're more than 6 away.
As long as I get 6s, I can keep rolling more of them.
Okay.
Explodey sixes.
Yep. Feels like Shadowrun. Alright. Nope.
You needed at least 2.
Yep. So, no. So that's 11 total.
All right, that is not anywhere near close. And
No,
thankfully,
no.
thankfully, it does not have combat reflexes.
Oh.
Because a spider with combat reflexes is something I would totally do in a home game, but
Why is my daring do screwed up? Oh, why is that screwed up?
next.
Manius, it is time for the manly thrusting.
I know.
You know where the spider is.
Yeah, I just gotta do some weird maneuvering.
Yeah, too bad this spider. Right now, I'd kill for a spider with improved reposition. Okay. That's going to be the tumble through, by the way. This is not a square.
You
Oh,
could
yeah.
go northwest diagonal from Rory, though, right?
Yeah, he moved
Sure.
through Rory Square.
Okay.
I just moved
Okay,
diagonally
that's,
through.
that's what I was thinking.
Is that okay? Or what?
Let me look at this real closely here.
He doesn't have a combat reflex, so I just moved from here to there.
Okay. Oh, well, hang on. You did push through the webs, though.
Okay.
So make me reflex save as you push through the webs.
Well, if I need a reflex, I'll just stop there then. No big deal.
Okay. Still need a reflex save.
So I have to do a reflex save if I move or not.
Well, if you
Yeah.
move into if you move in this square, that has webs in it. So all the squares over there have webs in them.
Okay, so let me see here. Reflex.
And Rory, it's just if you click and hold your mouse button, it'll do the thing. That is fine.
Okay, so I'll just stay there, stay put, and just do my 13 damage.
Okay. You will kill Spider.
Yay! I say yay.
Well played, sir.
Huzzah. And there was much rejoicing.
Well, at this point, you found the green, you found the way down, so I think you have all the treasure.
Victory is us.
Well, let me make sure that's the correct statement.
You surrender, I accept.
Found the treasure there. The only other room I think that might is there. Nope, I think you're good.
Alright, bueno. Shall we, gents, proceed down to the next level?
I believe we're supposed to report first. We have these inventory lists to turn in.
And you have, and down there you just see a big script on the bottom that says loading. Well, this is supposed to be a
Does it have
Pathfinder
a
Online.
progress?
This is supposed to be a Pathfinder Online thing, so you hit a loading screen.
The progress bar.
Looks like it'll take approximately 3 days. Oh, no, I can't do it on Friday. Got like 5 other things I need to do on Friday now.
Oh.
Is this level? The next one is part 3, right?
Correct.
We're not doing it Friday.
No, I can't do it Friday.
No Friday?
No Friday. I might be able to do it over the weekend. Let me figure something out tomorrow.
Another possibility is I had posted a session for Friday for like level 8. I don't have anybody signed up yet, so I was going to maybe run a different level. So if a bunch of people are available for Friday, I could run level 3 on Friday potentially.
Let me just do the. I always like to do at the end of the grand reveal of the entire level.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
So I can run. This is my original character, but then I have made Frank the Gunslinger. So I can run the same modules run in the same modules with different characters, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
This is sort of for the conclusionary stuff. The notable things you missed is this room here contains another spider and another spider that's in the GM layer. There are also that you cleverly avoided, or well, you probably wouldn't avoid one of them, but I'm not going to bother with it. But here, and here are very insidious low-level traps. They are 10-foot spike pit traps that are then promptly sealed shut by a spider.
Oh.
Who then tries to eat the poor unfortunate souls in the hole, while the rest of the party furiously tries to hack their way in to kill the spider.
The ping is just left click and hold.
So yes, it is those encounters were not fun when I played it. When you were trying to furiously hit, well, and of course it's always the gnome sorcerer that falls.
No, sometimes it will be the Azamar Magus.
Yeah.
I don't know. The way things were going, it was going to be the Wei Yang. That's just
the Wei Yang was the one finding all the traps in his face.
He stumbled and he if it was in the middle of the room, he was all over that kind of trap.
Well, no, he didn't trigger what there was one. Then he learned he didn't trigger the third one that was in the middle of the room.
So I have played level 3 and level 4 with Marin Het. And at one point I was signed up for doing a level 5, but the scheduling just never quite worked on it, and I lost the group. So I cannot play level 3 or level 4 again without burning a replay. And I didn't have enough fun on these to make burning a replay on level 3 particularly fun, and level 4 is not worth a replay in any circumstances.
All right. That sounds awesome.
Noted.
Well, what about level 6, 7, or 8?
I have not played 5, 6, 7, or 8.
Sweet.
I would love to play level 5. I would love to play level 5 with my other Azamar character.
Which one's number 5?
Well, thankfully I noted I already have a VTT for that level because I tried to run it and nobody showed up.
Well, what's number 5 again?
Ground level.
Yep.
I wonder what level has the bunyip.
Is that the one without the robots?
It's the ground robots. Yes, it's a level without robots. It's full of water.
Oh, okay. So it's got the bunyip. So 6 is the robots in, right?
Level 4 is, by the way, worth playing, but once you have played level 4, there is no way to replay it without it being a complete snooze fest. It is a Frank Mensner module, and if you know what a Frank Mensner module looks like, it's fun the first time, and the second time you will be done very, very quickly. We actually saw, in large part because of the way that I played my character, we went through the entire module for level 4, getting all of the treasure in 30 minutes.
Holy crap!
And now that I know what the trick key is, rather than merely suspecting what the trick key is, I could probably do it in 15.
This was the Ed Greenwood level. Let's see, which levels have I done? I see mine are really weird. I've done 1, 2. I've GM'd 6, which was fun. It was a Richard Baker level. And I actually played 16. I played the last one.
I just posted a link in the Roll20 chat if you want to play Friday night, because it sounds like Michael is not available. If you want to play Friday night, I posted a link to a thread for trying to figure out a different level of Emerald Spire to run.
All right. Wait, what level are we going to do? Level 3 on Friday?
Well,
What
he's
level?
just posted a link to level. He just posted a link to level 8 for Friday.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
but the discussion has already started to go down into let's do a different level, because I haven't gotten any sign-ups and I posted it 2 days ago so far. So
I would like to, with the exception of level 2 with Semyonka, I would actually prefer to just stick with Marinette going through this. So I would really actually prefer to play level 5 next,
okay.
ground level.
Oh, I don't think I can play 5. I'm trying to run this guy through the entirety of the dungeon.
Yeah, that's the situation I'm in with. That's sort of the situation I'm in with Marinette. With Semyonka, it was cool. I can actually get a module in and get her all the way up to level 3 because, well, her ding 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 moment is that her black sword woke up.
Oh, yeah.
Level 5 is playable by 3 to 5, and if you're trying to play all the way through, they suggest playing it on slow.
Yep.
Yeah, I am already playing it on slow. I plan on running everything in this dungeon plus a bunch of other stuff with this guy. So he made his first he went to the first level at full, but ever since then he's half speed.
Mm-hmm.
I will try to get. I could try to get. I have to figure out what's going to go down at work, and so I won't know it all tomorrow. So I might be able to do 3 tomorrow or Thursday, but well, maybe not because I won't have time to prep it. So I'll be posting more of this shit at some point.
Okay.
And after July 1st, I probably will be posting Goblinthon.
Hell yeah.
What is that one? Which one?
All three Weeby Goblins modules in a marathon.
Yes. Yes.
Or as I just like to call it, Goblinthon.
Please
Wait,
do send
goblins and thongs?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Goblin
Goblin Thong.
I do want to play in the Goblinathon, because I want to use all 3 of those to make my murderer subdomain Inquisitor.
But by the way, if you ever get the idea to run a Thornkeep-thon, don't.
Yeah.
I tried running all of Thornkeep in one weekend. I wanted to die.
All right, so I gave you GM my profession role, and I'll send you.
Yeah, I will try to get out Chronicle sometime in the near future.
If you could get me the gold on the Chronicle, I would appreciate it.
Let me go find it.
I'll go ahead and I'll
Because
toss you the link for the video when I'm done encoding. And well, it's a great game, everybody.
Let me find.
So there is a module that I would like to run, but I hate doing the prep work on.
Mike, thanks for running tonight. It was good.
You're welcome.
Does anybody here have a finished VTT of Feast of Ravenmore?